guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another episode of New Book, New Me, the main character of today's episode. Oh, she's so stunning! Like, oh my god. I will never get tired of looking at this book. It is just so pretty, so stunning. Stop. We're going to be reading Watch Me by Tara Moffey. I'd like to warn everyone in advance that this video will have spoilers, so you've been warned. You know, if you have no interest in reading this series, get comfortable. It's gonna be funny. There might be some like headphone warnings somewhere because I had too much fun reading this. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? It's currently 4:26 a.m. We're reading, I'm listening to the last book in the Shatter Me series, which is the novella. Believe me, it's literally like 2 days until the new book comes out, but I have to wait until like a day after for my book to arrive. So I'm just gonna do my hair while I listen to it. So I'm gonna listen to it. You can watch me do my hair. Bitch, I look like Honey Boo Boo. No way. It was Juliet's idea? I totally fucking forgot about this. Holy shit. Raggy. You're not special. International tour. I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. Girl, you meant it. Own that shit. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Why would I cry? What do you think I am? I might cry. You see, I was having a nice night, and then, you know, I've been stalking a Barnes & Noble order, and then I checked last night. It's not coming till the 21st. So now I'm like, do I just get the Kindle version? But now I'm gonna do my makeup to feel better and watch Black Mirror show. Be so for real. This means I have more time to read Beach Read by Emily Henry. The first James chapter. They'd let you die in a heap of your own shit. Oh! Oh my god, he has no filter! Aww. Stop! I'm gonna cry! I realize I've never appreciated her enough. I thought I couldn't love her more than I already do! Absurdly gorgeous. This thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stop. Toss her across the room. She got my trachea. Organ extraction? What the fuck? He's so funny. Doll hands. Her name to him is Doll Hands. Juliet in her condition? Her condition? Hey, okay, James. Like, He said, looks like we're finally alone, beautiful. Ah! Where'd he learn the Riz from? Where'd he... Ooh! We got the new series antagonist. Oh my god. He's so Kenji-coded. You spend too much time with Kishimoto. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Loki, I am so sorry for the montage. I kind of got a little too excited while listening to it, reading it, but oh my god. 30% in chapter 12. Oh my god. So my whole plan is to read it one time through, and then when I get my physical book here, I'm gonna reread it because I feel like just from what I've read, I'm like missing some things because what? The last refuge in like the reestablishment is Ark Island, right? And you know, since it's like 10 years in the future, I feel like some of the technology has upgraded, and so there's a lot of talk of like stuff in terms that I don't really understand yet. Like they have fake animals, except they got cameras in them, or maybe they're real animals. I don't know. A cradle? A cr- mm, a cradle is like what I assume Emmeline was in like the first part of the series. Rosabelle? She scares me. She really does scare me. James? I love James. He's like the perfect mixture of Aaron and Kenji. Like, oh my god. He was like 12 in the first series. So like he might be like 22 now or something, but oh my god. James is just holding this fake ass raccoon with the camera, and he's like, you know what? I'm about to show y'all what Aaron Warner Anderson would do because he taught me everything I know. And I'm like, James has basically infiltrated the last reestablishment refuge, which is Ark Island, and we met our mastermind, which is basically what I assume to be like the Paris Anderson of the New Republic. Klaus. His name is Klaus. Let me tell you, that's like a perfect like villain name. Come on. Rosabelle lives there. She's an assassin. She's also engaged to be married to one of the lieutenants, Sebastian. James got caught, so he's now in this like prison cell. That's where he meets Rosabelle, and she actually like his throat, like literally cut his trachea, and she's like, get him ready for organ extraction. I love being back in this universe. Well, I know it's gonna hurt me, but you know, it's fine, it's Slay. James like literally murks a bunch of people that day trying to escape. He keeps breaking his bones, but you know he's got healing powers. Some fucking weird ass shit happens with Rosabelle that reminds me of like the procedures that they did on Juliet. Some of the stuff they did with Emmeline where she was like in a whole like water tank. I don't know. It's hard to comprehend. Tahara Mafi really built this world brick by brick, and I don't understand it. But hopefully I'll understand it better when James was like asleep. Apparently they were like scanning his brain or something. So I don't know if they're like harvesting information from him, but I feel like they can like predict everything he's like gonna do. Like they have access to like new information and shit just by like putting him asleep. James is fighting for his life. He literally can't catch a break. He literally just got blown up. There's been mentions of Juliet and Aaron and Kenji and Adam. I have to wait for Marie to get home tonight so we can read some more, but I'm enjoying it so much. But yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. I will see you in a second if we have further developments. Oh my god, so it's Friday now. Let me show you what came. Let me show you. Literally, this is the prettiest book I own. Oh my god. We went shopping. I just want to do a little haul, you know? I got this Nesco figure is right there. She's cute. Got a hat from Margaritaville and it's purple, so we stopped by Build-A-Bear. I had to. I had to. And then my favorite purchase. And watch. You can take off the Santa hat. It's so cute. This is such a pretty book. Like, oh my god. Like, I literally spent like 20 minutes last night just looking at it, putting it under my flash. It was so stunning. It's Easter weekend, so like me and Marie are like busy doing stuff with our family, so we're probably not gonna get to reading it until like maybe Sunday or Monday. Just know that I am avoiding these spoilers like the plague right now. That's my check-in. I just wanted to do a little haul. I'm gonna take off my makeup and go to fuck to bed because I'm exhausted. Bye-bye. Kenzie. He cooks? 10 years later and Aaron cooks? I literally do not know what I was talking about in my last check-in. There was like a moment where James like Loki like saved Rosabelle and then their plane was going down. He's like, you realize I'm gonna have to like turn you in when we get back to the New Republic. Basically, instead of like throwing her into prison, they're actually like nursing her back to health and she's incredibly, like extremely malnourished. There's a sweet scene where James like tries to feed her and she pukes all over him. Yeah, 153 pages in and chapter 18 before we see any mentions or like appearances of Kenji and Adam and all the gang. Like and Winston's back. I don't know. There's been some mentions of Castle. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he, you know, Adam. He's got 2 little kids now, Gigi and Roman. I guess good for him. Everyone is pissed with him because they were so worried when James went missing. They're like waiting for Aaron. And when Aaron comes in, Daddy's home. Aaron is pissed. He's like, you're gonna apologize to Juliet. Well, you've pissed me off. And Juliet cried for like 12 days straight. Warner ends up being like extremely proud of James when he comes back with some intel on Ark Island. I'm gonna have to reread this because there's just so much like information about new technology in the past 10 years that I don't understand. Aaron says something, did you search inside her head? Did you peel back her skin to scan for surveillance, tech, trackers, subtle explosives? And I'm like, after Rosabelle ends up puking all over James, they let her take a shower and she's like, oh my god, this is like the best shower I've ever taken. Like, yo. And that, a nurse comes in. It makes me wonder, the nurse is like undercover, like from Ark Island. I don't know how the fuck that happened, which scares me because what do you mean? What do you mean we have spies in the New Republic from Ark Island? I'm gonna kill myself. This nurse gives her like a new directive and she's gotta like spot a vial or something during her mission. I don't know how that works out. At the end of chapter 22, she says, I wonder whether the rebels have any idea how easily they've been infiltrated. This fantasy world they've built won't last much longer. And I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Next chapter, Juliet. Warner, Kenji, the gang, they're all together. And turns out Juliet is pregnant. But it's like a very like high risk pregnancy. Her body was not made to conceive children. Which has me so fucking sad. Leave her alone. Also, Kenji and Nazira apparently broke up. What was the reason? They weren't expecting to get pregnant. After 10 years of marriage and endless tests, they had accepted that it was practically impossible to reverse the near sterilization her parents forced on her. The baby was an enormous shock. The entire pregnancy has been fraught. She nearly miscarried 3 times. At one point, we couldn't hear the heartbeat. There have been a lot of dark days, and Juliet calls the whole thing a miracle. Warner calls it a fucking nightmare, and he never uses explicit language. Once, when we thought she had lost the baby, I heard him having a panic attack in the bathroom. Kenji had been with him then, calming him down. Like, you need to leave this girl alone. Just let her have her baby in peace. Aaron sends James to finesse some information out of Rosabelle, but like not interrogate her. They just spend some time talking because she's in a rehabilitation facility, and apparently Ian is like a therapist now. Rosabelle ends up like not killing someone. She injured them. James healed them. It's crazy because Rosabelle has been repeating this chant to herself the entire book, like, on the inside I am dead. Somewhere in the book she says, James makes me feel alive again. And I'm like, okay, don't hurt him now. Aaron's just like, I'm dropping you from the case. Like, you're getting too attached to her. You care about her too much. That's where I'm at now. But it turns out someone in the facility might be trying to kill Rosabelle. We have about this much left in the book, so how exciting. Maybe less than like 50, I don't know. But yeah, I shall report back with more developments and reactions. This book, it's kind of like, I'm thinking a 4-star right now. The gang appearing in the book alone is 5-star material, but not much has really happened. Well, a lot has happened, but like as much as you can expect in like a 350-page book. I don't know how many pages this has. Regardless, I'll see ya. I'm so scared for this new series. I can't. Oh god. You know, as long as they leave Aaron and Kenji and Juliet alone, I'm fine. Everything will be fine. Oh my god, so like what if when she was like dead and she heard all those people from the Ark Island like talking in her brain? What if that was like, because they said something about going offline, right? That was her like brain going offline. And so like I guess like maybe the Ark doesn't have access to her brain anymore, so they can't control her because she's showing some resistance, right? Just a theory. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right now you take orders from me. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, you got on his bad side. Ooh. I feel like James might commit treason for this girl. I don't know. I swear, this man cannot be trusted with this woman. Wait, what? Is her dad Hugo? That's how it ends? I need to read the last 2 pages again. Tell Hugo we'll begin in the morning. Wait! Is her dad with the New Republic? Well, shit! Welcome to the end of this reading vlog. Oh my god. let me just try to tell you how the book ends. Kenji gets on his little walkie-talkie and he's just like, actually, I think like someone's trying to kill Rosabelle. She's not trying to kill anyone. They're trying to kill her. Okay. So James starts rushing. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. He was on some shit. Leon is apparently like Klaus back on Ark Island, like somehow like took over his mind or something. He's just like, yo, phase 3 is now complete, and you know that vial? You have to drink it. And basically, if she drinks it, it will clear the way for the final 3 phases of the mission. Rosabelle, you've been sent here to die. Klaus looked into your mind and saw weakness unworthy of our greater mission. Your father was weak, your mother was weak, your sister was weak. You are a disgrace. You entertain near traitorous thoughts about your nation. You resent the only man willing to marry you, and your everyday actions are motivated by the welfare of a diseased child whose existence only drains our resources. Your mind has been found wanting, and your life as a result is no longer worth sustaining. Your only benefit to us will be in your final sacrifice, should you choose to accept it. She's like, you promised that if I fulfilled my mission, that my sister and I will be free. He says, death is freedom. But if you reject the final sacrifice, we will keep her alive for 10 years, each day enduring greater tortures than the day before. This is where he explains it. I'm so scared. You will dig your own grave, Rosabelle. You will drink the vial and bury yourself alive. Your body will decompose within 24 hours, the results of which will ignite an undetectable explosion that will radiate the land at unprecedented levels, effectively cauterizing all within 100-mile radius. The rebels' preternatural powers will disappear. Stop. Within 6 months, their bodies will succumb to the gene edit, allowing us to control over them without mercy, bloodshed, or strife. This is the magnitude of our mercy. And she's like, why do I need to bury myself alive? Your decomposing body will require fusion with a classical element of the 4. Earth with Earth is the most powerful. You have 8 weeks to accomplish this task. Should you choose to reject this mission, you will be replaced, promptly assassinated, and your sister will suffer the consequences. And she's like, what are the last 3 phases of the mission? Death, destruction, and rebirth. It's so scary to think about, because what do you mean? It's gonna hit like everyone within a 100-mile radius, and basically all the bitches with powers, or like everyone in the New Republic is gonna be under the Ark Island's command, and then they're gonna take over the world, and I'm so scared. Rosabelle basically dies real quick. She wasn't actually dead. We don't know why. But I said in my theory, like, she could hear the, Soledad. Or maybe that was a flashback. I don't know. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been, like, a flashback or something. Because didn't Soledad die? I literally can't remember. I really, like, want to reread this because what? It was just a lot. Especially Rosabelle's chapters where she's still in Ark Island and they're, like, fixing her up. That's a lot of information. There's a sweet part where, like, Rosabelle wakes up, right? She, like, starts going haywire. Like, she, like, injures Kenji. And then Kenji's like, if you don't get Eren the fuck out of here because that kid needs a dad. Kenji, shut the fuck up, first of all. James is like, well, fuck. James is on his way to take Rosabelle to prison because she can't be trusted, you know? They have, like, a little moment, you know? Eren finds them. He's like, yo, back away from the girl, James. You're not responsible for her anymore, and you obviously can't be trusted with her, so... Eren says something like, yo, has she told you the truth about anything? How do you know she's not lying about everything? But Rosabelle's just like, my mother's dead. My father is dead to me. She's not sure if her father is dead or not. So, Eren, he's always one step ahead. It's the Nikocado video. I am always 2 steps ahead.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead.
That's Eren. Eren says, take her away. Tell Hugo we'll begin in the morning. And I was like, who the fuck is Hugo? But then it goes on. The last 2 pages. She's getting like flashbacks in her mind of like past conversations. I think, turns out, Hugo is her dad. I was like, what? Monica, sweetheart, can you ask Rosa to come here, please? She keeps ripping the blossoms off my roses. And then the last few sentences in the whole book. There are dark days ahead of me, long nights awaiting me. I need a place to rest my head, a place to sort my thoughts, a place to make my plans. Prison will do just fine. What the fuck? That's how it ends? You're kidding. What do you mean? That's Watch Me. Final thoughts. I enjoyed this book. I was just like so hyped reading it. I feel like the moments between the original gang, like the OGs, I loved them. I missed them. But at the same time, I'm like living for the whole James and Rosabelle thing right now. Because Rosabelle, she does act like a robot, but I feel like James, you know, he's going to like pull something back and make her like human, you know? Like she's not like actually a fucking robot, but like it's like she's been like mentally trained to act like one, and being with James is gonna undo all that, which I'm so excited for. I'm going to give the book 4 stars because I feel like it's another Shatter Me case where like the first book is like setting it up for the entire series, because when I first read Shatter Me, I was like, okay, this book is okay. 4 stars, yeah, I enjoyed it. And then Unravel Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, all those other books in the series, oh, so good. We'll see. So what do you mean Juliet's pregnant? She's got like a high-risk pregnancy. Stop. So yeah, 4 star. I have my little C-bands on today because I was so nauseous. And I think they help. Tell me what you thought of this book if you've read it yet. What are your predictions for like the New Republic? Because I am so scared. The way Rosabelle's chapters actually like terrified me. Aaron, Juliet, Kenji, Adam, they've all done so much to like change the world, you know, a better place. And just all the new talks of technology in this book and what their plan could truly be to take over the New Republic actually terrifies me. Let them be happy, please. Just leave them alone. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. This baby is going back on my shelf. She's gonna sit front and center because she is honestly the prettiest book I have so far. Like, I don't know how she's gonna top this. It needs to get better. It's kind of already like pastel, right? But like one way she can make it better, purple, lavender, like lilac. Stop. It's so pretty. I can't. Okay. Goodbye.